This book is called Stickability, The Power to Persevere. First there's a dream, then there's a challenge, and then comes victory. Unfortunately, most people quit in the challenging times. A lot of great stories in this one, but I'm going to share it with one of them because it was my favorite one. I saw this guy named Marty Cooper on 60 Minutes. He invented something called a cellular phone. You remember the big brick, the actual cell phone? 3 days later, I'm in his office, and I go, Marty, what does stickability mean to you? And here's his answer. He goes, stickability has to be parallel with flexibility, the same exact thing that Truett said. I go, what do you mean? He goes, let me tell you a story about a spider monkey. He said, in the rainforest, the spider monkey is the most quick, nimble creature. You can't harpoon it, spear it, catch it. It's too wiry. But one hunter figured it out. He took a heavy log, drilled a tiny hole, dropped a peanut inside, left it at the base of the jungle. The monkey would smell the nut, come down from the treetop, reach his hand and grab a hold of the nut. And then his fist becomes so big he can't pull it back out, become anchored to the log. Now, all he's got to do is let go, but he holds on with dear life, thinking that nut is nutrition. It's saving him. The hunter comes by an hour later, captures the elusive spider monkey. The question I have for you, are you holding on to your own nut right now? But it could be in that form of that deal or the past or guilt or what was one time and not right now. And what we're holding on with dear life, thinking it's saving us, just like the monkey thought the nut was, could also be the thing that's leading to our own demise. Sometimes we have to have the courage and the fortitude to adapt and adjust so we can live to fight another day. Evander Holyfield told me a great story one time. He says, the only reason I've had success in my life is I have a higher standard. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, in sports, I showed up early, I left late, I invented exercises, I had a higher standard, I won more championships. I go, but didn't it hurt being in a fight? He says, yeah, it hurts, but when you're in a fight, you don't focus on the pain. You don't focus on the blows. As soon as you focus on the pain, you end up on your back knocked out. But that's what people do outside the ring. They focus on gas prices, war, economy, and then they wonder why they never become a champion. And he pulled me in tight, an Adonis of a man missing half an ear bitten off by Tyson. He says, you know what the funny thing is? He says, when you do win the championship, he says, everyone comes to their feet and they chant your name. They raise your hand in victory and the guy puts a big, shiny belt around your waist. He said, at that moment and at that second, you don't feel even one of the punches you took along the journey. But the guy in the losing locker room will have every bruise, every excuse for the rest of their life, wishing they had a higher standard. One takeaway from this book, whoever's going to win this one, you're going to love this. CPC. If you're going to write anything down I'm going to say with you, this would be it. Get your notepads out. This is life-changing. CPC. It's an acronym. It stands for clues, C, patterns, P, choices, C. It's about accountability and responsibility for everything that happens. It is your fault. Stop blaming the world around us. It is us. It is our own doing, and it's also our opportunity to change things. So, for example, I'm a single guy, and I go out on a date with a beautiful woman. Now, she's 20 minutes late. Anything could have happened, but there's a little red flag. That's a clue. But I like her, so I continue to date her. And on the 10th date and 15th and 20th, she's always 20 minutes late. Well, that forms a P, which is called a pattern. Now, it's my C, my choice, whether I deal with it, I yell at her, I break up with her, I tell her a different time, but it's not her fault. She's just late. We have to stop trying to change people to fit into our own paradigm box. Newsflash, no one wants to be changed. But we'll see someone with a bad reputation in business. They cheat your best friend. We do business thinking, oh, it'll be different for me. And when things go wrong, we're mad at the person. We saw the clue, we saw the pattern, we made the choice. It'd be like seeing a rattlesnake rattle, bite your kid's sister, you go pet it, get bit, and you're mad at the snake. Looking back in life, rarely will we be angry at relationships that failed or negotiations that fell through. We're usually just mad at ourselves because we stayed in too late. We saw the clues, we saw the patterns, but we made our choices late.